All right, well, we are back at the Virgin for this one that we're bringing you today, and very fun video. We've got our friends from North Carolina, and TP, our friend, she grew up with a family that were tobacco farmers in North Carolina. So we got a lot of good chatter about that today. We got quads hopefully coming, and we'll see what Tammy has to say about the farm, and we'll see how the video poker goes. But I have a great feeling, the fingers are crossed. I got a great feeling that we're gonna do some damage at the Virgin today. We're gonna win some video poker money, and hey, even if we don't win, we'll be there with friends. We're hanging out. We're drinking beers. We're smoking cigars. And it'll be a great day out there. So thanks for joining us. Remember, every Tuesdays, every Fridays, we have new videos. If you please hit that subscribe button. You can also follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on TikTok. So come along on the journey with us, and let's go inside the Virgin, see what happens. Talk to you soon.
Hey folks, Aces and Ashes here. We are at the Virgin Hotel again in Las Vegas, and we are going to play a little different game here. We're going to hold a cigar in front of the screen here too. We're going to smoke the Rocky Patel 20th anniversary. Great stick. There's not a lot of info on this, but it's a Honduran wrapper, Honduran binder, and a Honduran and Nicaraguan filler. But it's a great stick. Rocky Patel has got so many good sticks, and this is one of them that we like to enjoy all the time. This is the Maduro, so we should get a little bit of sweetness on the wrapper, and we'll see how it goes. But we're going to play not Ultimate X, we're going to play the Blue Box game. We're going to put 400 in instead of playing against each other. We're going to combine our income here and see if we can do some damage. So Tommy's going to drive the bus.
Yeah, take it up to 50 cents.
And we'll see how it goes.
Very good. Let's light them up and let's deal them up, right? Shuffle up and deal. All right, now with this one, guys, if you remember, we got to play one extra per hand to get the blue boxes, which the blue box is basically on a four of a kinds double the payout. So that's what we're going to do here. And we would have loved to have started out, right, with a four of a kind. So let's get that, huh? All right, it's okay, though. We still got time. Thank you, sir. All right, folks, got to pause for a second here. We also need to mention that we have our special guests with us for another episode, which is great. We got AP and TP, and they flew out just to hang out with us for a couple of days and be degenerates like we are. Neither one of them are cigar smokers, but we're making TP. She is, we're not making her, she is willingly smelling the cigars and trying to learn what's going on.
Yeah,
so
it's an education trip for me.
Yeah, pretty soon we'll have her hooked on heroin. That's the where it goes.
No, that is absolutely not the goal.
It goes cigars, and then it goes I don't know what. Then you
It's
go
a gateway drug.
Then you
cigar.
go Jardiance, yeah, you get Jardiance and all the side effects from that. So, but thanks for being our cigar buddy there.
And TP comes from a tobacco growing family.
Yes, indeed.
Well, there you go.
What you got to say about that?
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, I was the female in the family. I didn't go out into the.
You were packing off the leaves.
They never asked me to go. I would have gone. I mean, knowing what I know now, but my brother had to get up and go pull the suckers, and
Really?
yeah, I was back in the South in the tobacco fields. It was the men in the fields, and the women were
making.
They were back, yes, and the big meal of the day was lunch. So you'd get up in the morning and go in the kitchen and help my grandmother start making the huge lunch that they all came in for.
You'd have to cook the collards for hours and hours and hours, right?
Yeah, they did. She did actually. She was nice enough. She never made me do anything. Actually, I seriously, I look back on my childhood and go,
It was a good story until you really didn't do anything.
My brother had to do it all, and I was like, I was in there, cutting flowers.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of the heavy lifting. That's for sure.
But in hindsight, you wish you did.
100%.
Went out in the fields.
Yeah, I went off to college.
Little 4X and straight it all the way up.
Yay.
Nice. Oh, very nice.
That's a payday, and then what's it? 8%.
I went off to college. I didn't even know how to do my own laundry. Isn't that pathetic?
Ultimate X game just hit a good hand there. Very nice, Homer.
I still don't know how to do
Separate
laundry.
everything.
No, in fact, AP over here does his own laundry because he doesn't trust me to do his laundry, and I don't blame him.
Wow.
I don't trust me to do my own laundry because I was
All right,
never taught
Fletchy.
how to do it. Yeah, I was coddled. I had a
Wow.
great childhood.
Man, oh man. I learned early how to.
3 nights.
All right, get the quads.
Come on, baby. Let's do it. We'll take the boat.
All right, Tommy, man, let's go.
We're going.
Let's get it done. All right, I'm getting a lot of coffee and pepper in the beginning of this stick. Yeah.
Good coffee.
Really easy draw on this. Very, very easy draw.
In fact, I think when we first smoked this, I remember in market, we were both like, "Whoa, this just draws right through."
Yeah.
But I do remember the stories of my grandfather and my father, especially my father growing up in the rural South on a tobacco farm. And there was the town drunk that
Otis?
probably, his name was probably Otis. And they all knew where he hid his bottle. At least my father and his brother did. My uncle.
So they could go nip off of it every now and then?
No, they were too young for that. They were into trickery.
Okay.
So one day they went and got the bottle out of where Otis stored it.
Stole it.
Poured it out. And then, of course, they peed in the bottle.
Oh, jeez.
And put it back. And then hid to watch him.
Take a swig of their pink.
Yeah, exactly.
Those were the days we needed video cameras.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine?
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh my gosh. All right. We'll beat up here. We need something here. We may need to do it.
What is that from, Otis? The town? That's from
Otis.
Andy Griffith.
It's from Andy Griffith.
Yeah. See, that's your hometown there,
That's
Mayberry.
That's my place.
Okay, Mount Pilot. All right.
All right. Come on.
Isn't that crazy that Opie, Ron Howard, and where he went from there?
Crazy.
Absolutely bananas.
I love that show growing up. I watched every single episode, I think. And
would you whistle to the whole tune in the beginning?
Oh, yeah. But when I look at it now, I think everybody should watch that show. It had so many life lessons in it.
Yeah.
And it was clean. There wasn't cursing like me. And they surely weren't smoking cigars. And they definitely
drinking
weren't
beers, yeah.
drinking. And they
Or
weren't
gambling.
gambling.
Hell no.
It was good, clean fun.
That, you used to watch that in the Waltons? Good night, John Boy.
Every flipping episode of the Waltons.
Oh, yeah.
John Boy. But I did hear in later days that Aunt B wasn't the nicest person.
Oh, really?
Did you hear the rumors about Aunt
No.
B? Yeah. Like on the set, the real person?
She was a real B?
She was a real B. Yeah. Yes.
Not just Aunt B?
Aunt B.
Oh, yeah. She lived in Tyler City.
Did she? Lived in Tyler City.
All right. Come on, man.
All right, I haven't seen a royal flush yet. You guys are letting me down.
All right, we're going to get it.
all the way out here just to see you get one.
All right. No pressure. You know, if you stay here long enough, you'll eventually get one. You might be like 70 by the time it happens, but...
So what are you tasting now in your cigar?
I am
What
getting
flavor are you
coffee. A lot of coffee.
experiencing?
Yeah, absolutely. Or flush, yeah. Or not. Yeah, a lot.
Coffee?
A lot of coffee, yeah. But
Yeah, a lot of coffee. Fresh percolated coffee.
Now, you guys are really making this up. You really, really...
yeah.
taste
We really, yeah.
Do you ever argue about the taste?
No. We punch each other. We don't argue.
No, we don't, but, we will definitely, like, I tend to pick up cedar more than you do. It's a little different flavor because I really like cedars.
Different palate.
Yeah. It's like wine. We were talking about that.
Right.
Well, he might taste cedar. I might taste a little more coffee, or he'll taste espresso. And I'm like, okay, I get a little more chocolate coffee. But, I mean, again, I probably pick up like 4 or 5 different tastes in all the cigars. That's it. Some people have like 20 of them.
And they're in thirds. They come.
Yeah.
In thirds.
So yeah, they'll change. More complex cigars will change as you smoke through it.
Is
So
that on purpose?
yeah,
They
that's the way. Yeah,
manufacture it that way.
the way they put the different tobaccos inside, and whether it's the top of the plant or the top of the leaf, the bottom of the leaf, and I don't know all the particulars. I'm a cigar novice, but it's it's kind of cool that when I first started smoking cigars, it was like, okay, I'm smoking it because somebody else is. Everything tastes just like smoke. And then you start, yeah, exactly, yeah. I don't know, whatever. Just give me a cigar. I'm smoking, I'm playing golf or whatever. But once you start reading a little bit or listening to a podcast here or there, or talking to somebody, what are you tasting? What are you tasting? Then you turn into the cigar nerd, which is really kind of fun. And you learn about the different wrappers, the different strengths, the whole deal. And it's
what does the wrapper have to do with it?
The wrapper holds everything together. So you've got inside the cigar, you've got a binder, which is holding the very inside, which is called the filler. And the different, where they grow the tobaccos, whether it's grown in the sun, in the shade, they do this thing called priming, which I don't really understand, but it's kind of like aging them. But when you wrap it all together with the different blends, every cigar is going to taste a little bit different, even if it's the same mixture in one cigar. Every leaf is different, so it's like tobacco. It's living, so it's never going to be 100% consistent because there's going to be little nuances.
Do they by a third?
I don't think they do it that way. I think it's just the way that just the way it smokes and the way it burns that it's going to change as it goes down. But
they'll put different leaves in different
to change the flavors, yes.
They do it on purpose because they want you to experience all the different flavors.
Absolutely, that's to distinguish their cigars a little different. It changes this way, or you got this taste.
So once that first third is burned off, you're not going to taste those flavors necessarily.
You may, or they might diminish and change into something else, where it goes from being like spicy or peppery into a little bit more creamy, salty, nutty. It changes all the time, and so that's what's kind of fun. Where it changes, you get 3 different flavors in the cigar, or 3 different stages in the cigar. But some folks will like just one flavor consistently through. Mr. Tom, look at that. Sorry, we're talking about cigars, and you're banging out 4 of a kinds. All right.
No,
two quads. Yeah. Let's talk more about the cigars. I'm looking the other direction. I'm watching the game.
Wow.
Did you call trips? Party foul.
He owes us money.
But folks, if you're listening, you've got ideas or you've got comments on this, tell us we're crazy or agree with us. But we'd love to hear from more of the experts what you think about cigars as you smoke them.
Yeah. And if you tell us we're crazy, that's not going to be any big revelation. So we'll just take that in stride. Oh,
almost. Oh, there you go, Dealt.
Go for it.
Dealt full house. Yeah, keep it.
You do?
You got all excited again. Yeah.
Unless it's aces. If the predominant thing
yeah.
I don't know. I'd be so tempted.
Very nice. Now you're going to listen to the machine tally it up.
Oh, yeah.
Sit back, take a puff on your cigar.
Oh, I forgot we're at 50 cents on those.
Do you have a favorite cigar you've ever done?
Probably like a favorite 5.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you buy some really high-end cigars, they're so smooth, and I mean they're complex, but it's like drinking a really good wine.
Good wine.
Yeah,
that's
so
all I can equate it to because
it's like butter. It's just it's so good, but it's hard because you can't smoke a really expensive cigar every day unless you got a lot of money.
Right.
So you look for value cigars. Something from wow. Look at that, Tom.
Tommy.
I'm too busy talking about cigars. I'm not going to stop. You're killing it.
Crushing.
But it's so you try to find a sweet spot where you're not paying $40, $50, $100 for one cigar. You get like an $8 cigar.
It costs that much?
Oh gosh, yeah, or more. Yeah.
So tell me, why are Cuban cigars supposedly back? I mean, maybe not anymore, but why were they supposedly superior?
Well, I'll let Tom answer that one.
Is it better quality tobacco?
Yeah, and there was older Cuban
Cuban cigars, and then they kind of have changed lately. But so it was the seed, which just appealed to a lot of people's taste. They were just really good cigars, and then I know part of it is too. Then it just kind of got that lore around it, that folklore. I mean, they really were good, but they still
Illegal
exist
Cuban
on that.
cigar.
Well, you've got the seed, you've got the earth, you've got the climate in Cuba that
Gotcha.
made them
Made
spectacular.
good
Yeah.
tobacco.
And then, so what they've done is you've got Cuban seed that's planted in Honduras or in Nicaragua or whatever. So you've got the roots, basically. It's like wine. You take the vines and you somewhere else.
transplant
Yeah,
it somewhere else.
but it's Cuban origin. So you get a lot of those earthy flavors, the lore of Cuban. But, I guess part of it, too, was it was illegal for so long.
And then there, embargo, you couldn't get them.
But they are way expensive now. They've been, they're basically, you've got one country that's controlling the sale of Cuban cigars. It's not Cuba, but they've gotten to be ridiculously expensive. But, what I've heard is the quality has gone down. You might get a box of 10 that 2 of them are duds, and you're paying a lot of money for a box of cigars, and it's not consistent across the board. But,
So what country is the best country?
well, that's all debatable. I mean, you've got
It's everybody's.
yeah. I mean, you've got
It's just like wine.
I mean, you got
Where's the
Nicaragua,
most
you've got
of it
Honduras,
coming
you've got all
South
over, but
America or Central America?
Central America, yeah,
Asia,
or in the
they don't
or
grow
down in the
tobacco?
Caribbean and all that. But you've got like we'll smoke stuff that's got a Cameroon wrapper on it, which is based it's from Africa, so it gives a little different taste to it. But there's all different blends and all, and I think
It's full on science.
it is. Oh, absolutely. But I think it's it's your taste too. So somebody might say Nicaraguan cigars are the best, or Honduran or Cubans. It's all what you
want.
Yeah. Like you might like a California wine versus a Napa wine versus a Southern California or or somewhere up in in the Northeast. Yeah,
Italian.
exactly. Yeah, or French.
Right.
So it's I think it's all debatable, and it's fun to talk about it.
It all just tastes like tobacco.
Yes, well, there you go. So
at the end of the day, it's all tobacco.
It's amazing though. Like I don't know how many years it's been we've been on the phone talking about this, but at least since I moved, and our palates have changed so much. And there was cigars that we smoke now that we just didn't like at all before, and the palates have just changed.
And when we started smoking cigars, we smoked the really, really light ones that were. It's like drinking a Coors Light versus drinking a.
I was going to say, is it like going from white Zinfandel up to a fine Chardonnay?
Or we go like a full blown, full bodied Cabernet or a Pinot. There's a big difference where you have like there's a wrapper. It's called Connecticut wrapper. It's a light colored one, so there's not as much flavor, but it's not going to blow your doors off. But there's really nice nuances to smoking those, where I think we've graduated more into a little more full-bodied, if you want to, I call them the darker cigars, darker wrappers and all that. But everyone's got their own.
But you're mature.
Your palate gets better, and you can right. Well, I wouldn't say we're men, but
you're getting better.
We're getting better at it.
Getting better.
But when I first started drinking wine, it was you drank Pinot. Or you drank a white wine.
Zinfandel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The sweet.
Now I only drink full body cab, so it's everyone's got their own. But but your palate just gets better at that stuff.
It gets more expensive. That's what.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's where we got to win more money at video poker.
I know. What's going on down there, Tommy?
We're about our time limit. You guys got any wrap up and closing comments?
I've been talking the whole time, so what do you got to say?
Well, this is a good session. We jumped around. We got some four of the kinds. Those 7's really hit. I think we got stopped there at even $5.81. So we picked up $181 on
Not bad.
There you go.
Very good. And thanks again to AP and TP for cruising out, hanging with us, and kind of changing up the chatter, because this channel is about the video company. You know that. It's about the Cigars, which is about chatting with friends, seeing what people have to say. That's what I really kind of love about Las Vegas. It's just not. In the last few times we all been out here together, we've just been in this room, kind of playing video poker and just chatting. Like I think when we were at the summer, we were in here for what 6-7 hours straight.
Oh yeah.
You guys were.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gone.
So, anyway, that's we are Aces and Ashes. So if you guys are fans, if you can go down on the description and hit that subscribe button, it would really help us. Again, the subscribing and the button doesn't cost anything. Just help you out there, so we can bring you some more episodes. Right, Tony?
That's it. Thanks, folks. We'll throw another one out in a couple days here, and hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks.
Well, the Virgin was very good to us today in video poker. We hit a bunch of quads. How many times did we hit those quad sevens, man? Sevens were just on fire today. So, hey, had a great time talking with TP and AP, Tammy, and her husband. Learned a lot about cigars. Hopefully you did too, and loved hearing about how she grew up on the tobacco farm, and very, very good stories. So anyway, great winter today. Thanks for joining. I'm back here in Indiana. I am in the smoking tent with the heater going here, and it is snowing outside. So I think it's up to about 60 degrees now in the tent. I'm living large here. Remember, every Tuesdays and Fridays we have new episodes. So if you remember to tune in, and if you subscribe and like, we can continue to go back and shoot some more episodes and share the journey with everybody. So thanks for spending a little bit of your time with us today, and we will see you on the next episode. Aces and Ashes. Thanks. Bye-bye.